Big mighty God did it again.
You woke up on the right side of the dirt.
So let's give God a praise.
This is John Lakin and Friends. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, John Lakin, and welcome to John Lakin and Friends. Welcome to John Lakin and Friends. We have an awesome show lined up for you today, and we're so glad that you decided to tune in. Listen, we're about to lift up a song that says, Lord, I want you to help me.
I said, Lord, 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 I need you to help me. I can't make it without you, Father, help me. I want you to help me on my knees.
Here at J.P. Holly Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that during this transitional period, family traditions have never been more important.
In life, no two people are the same, so every funeral should be designed to help celebrate the uniqueness of one's life. That's where we at J.P. Holly Funeral Home come in. Our staff is committed to providing exceptional service and finding meaningful ways for your family to cherish the memories of your loved one.
Let us honor the memory of your loved one the way you see fit.
Good morning. I'm filled with a great deal of excitement and Jesus' joy to be privileged to share with John Lakin and Friends this morning. When making a decision or facing a dilemma, to whom do you listen? Whoever has your ear has your destiny. We make decisions based on the advice we receive from others. If we listen to the wrong person, we'll be given the wrong advice. If given the wrong advice, we will make the wrong decision. When we make the wrong decision, we end up at a place where God never intended for us to reside. Solomon says in the 3rd chapter, Proverbs, verses 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Let our awesome God be your primary consultant. When you consult with God first, then you are enabled a wisdom that comes from who he is and divine guidance, not only in making decisions, but in actions that are taken. Consult God. Let God your leader be. May the Lord bless you, one and all. This has been Charles Bless Jackson Sr., Senior Pastor of the Brookland Baptist Church, West Columbia, South Carolina.
Welcome back to John Lakin and Friends. We are about to have an incredible conversation with one of my real friends, fellow church member, and I mean incredible leader, great speaker. I mean, the word I would use to describe her is poise. She's always real poised, classy. My girl running for mayor of Columbia, South Carolina, Mrs. Tameika Isaac Devine. What's going on?
Oh gosh, thank you so much, John. I'm so excited to be here on your show. I've been watching.
Come
I've been
on.
like, when am I going to get the invitation? So I'm glad to be here.
I ran into you at a restaurant. I said, listen, you got to be on my show. And she is right here. We're so excited. First off, running for mayor. Now, that's quite a responsibility. So first off, let's get to know you. Where is Tameika Isaac Devine from?
I'm from Columbia. Yes, I grew up here. I went to Richland 2 schools, graduated from Spring Valley. So,
Okay.
you know, we both have on our green today. But my dad was a Hornet from C.A. Johnson. So
Okay.
I actually own the green from C.A. Johnson. But
I got you.
I grew up here and went to Hampton University undergrad.
Wow.
But came back here for law school. And so I've been here all of my adult life, and this is home for me.
Okay, that is incredible. So that's 2 incredible sides of town also, you know, C.A. Johnson and Spring Valley. You know, of course, I'm a little Richland baby. We got to shout out my diamonds, but it ain't about us today. Now, when you decided to come back for law school and go into law, what was the heart behind that?
Well, I always wanted to be a lawyer. Ever since I was a little girl, like when I was 5, instead of, you know how like kids play school, I'd play courtroom. And like my chalkboard would be like me diagramming to the jury. So I always wanted to be an attorney. And I just felt like law was how you help people.
Yes.
All the lawyers I saw on TV, even though they were kind of made up, you know, Matlock, Perry Macy, they were helping people.
They were real lawyers.
Yes. And so I always wanted to be an attorney. And so I knew I was going to come back here because this is home. I'm family. So I didn't want to go anywhere else. So really, law school was just the next step, and I only wanted to go here to the USC. But once I graduated and started working in the community, I realized the intersection of law and politics and how, you know, instead of just like enforcing the laws or, you know, working in a courtroom for the law, be able to make the law. So I ran for city council and have been serving for the last 19 years. 19
years. Wow. And so what is your vision for a better Columbia?
My vision, I think it's a compilation of the things that people have told me. It is to build a more inclusive and equitable city of Columbia. You know, you can drive through the city of Columbia and you see areas that have flourished and thrived. Main Street, you know, I've seen you out on Main Street.
Yes,
you know, Main Street is doing really well. There are certain areas that are doing really well. And then there's other areas that aren't. And I think that we need a leader who is going to be committed to inclusive growth and making the necessary investments in areas of this city that have not been as invested in, have not had the kind of attention. Because I know that if every part of the city is not thriving and growing, then we have weaknesses. And so in order for our city to be strong, we have to pay attention to the other areas. And so that's my vision, is to be the leader that helps make those bold investments, that builds that inclusive community, that is really a champion for this entire city, and making sure that every single person knows that they've got a mayor, someone in the mayor's office that is their champion, and they can call me with any issue, whether it's a water bill issue or, you want to start a new business or a business that wants to come into Columbia.
Yes.
They can call and know that they've got somebody who's going to be not only responsive to their needs, but also working with them to build a better Columbia.
Powerful. And I have another question for you with these investments that you are discussing that would be coming to the city. How could we create a bridge to ensure that our minority communities are going to benefit from the availability that is there? Because a lot of times the funnel does not necessarily reach our people. And it's not necessarily that we have a hope in you reaching our people because we look the same. But the question is, how can we make sure that there's equal opportunity for the minority businesses, the minority, even the churches? And because the pandemic has created such a need. And so what are some things that you would kind of look at that might help with aiding our community in being ready for that kind of responsibility?
Yeah, no,
or opportunity, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a great question. And, and I'll add on to what you said. The pandemic really, it really revealed the needs in our community. The needs were already there. I mean, we already have, a 21% poverty rate. We have underperforming schools. We have, minority businesses that are not thriving like other businesses. And so we have health disparities. So you name it, it was already there. But the pandemic really revealed it and shined a light on it. And so the way I look at building this inclusive and equitable community is that everything I do is through a lens of equity. So when we're looking at what the city does, from the ordinances that we pass to the way we build our budget, to the way we incentivize people coming and either starting or growing a business, that we do that through a lens of equity. And people have to understand that equity doesn't mean equal. I may not have to invest the same in, on Main Street because Main Street has already gotten it and things are happening there. So I may have to invest more in North Main or Millwood or Two Notch in order to get the same kind of results that we're seeing now in the areas that the city has prioritized in the past. And so that is the way I will govern, is through that lens of equity. And, I tell people all the time, I'm a lawyer, so I'm very data-driven. And so I've got my colleagues to invest in an equity survey for the city of Columbia. And so we've got those results. So we know the data. And so I can make that argument to anybody. It's not about, she's the Black mayor, so she's only going to do stuff for the Black community. No.
I got you.
It is, I'm going to build our entire city, and we have to make sure that everybody's part of the way we build and the way we grow. And the way we do that is if we look at the data and you see that there are certain areas that have a higher poverty rate, have lower investments, don't have sidewalks, then we have to make those investments. And so to your point in minority businesses, we know that minority businesses don't always have the capital. We don't have the money saved up. We don't have generational wealth. And so in order for us to build generational wealth, we have to be strategic in how we invest and grow these businesses. And so that's how I'm going to lead with the lens of equity, which inherently means that minority businesses will get certain opportunities that haven't always been there because we've got to address the systemic racism and historic inequities that we've been facing.
Clean by Design is a full-service cleaning company specializing in floor care for commercial properties with dry times of 90 minutes or less. Our carpet service is perfect for your business, serving Sumter, Columbia, and the surrounding areas. Give us a call at 803-847-5595 or visit cleanbydesignsc.com for a free quote.
Let the people know, what are they getting when they decide to vote for Tameika Isaac Devine?
Wow. Well, thank you. I mean, I love this city. Columbia is home for me. This is the city that raised me, that's taught me about community, that's taught me about service. And this service is my way to just give back to the city that's given so much to me. And I am so excited about the opportunity to serve as the mayor of this city. I'm not running, for titles or to make history. I'm running to really serve the people and be an independent voice. Someone who is championing all communities and building inclusive and equitable growth in this city. And I think that understanding this city as deeply as I do, seeing the needs and the challenges, but also seeing the great opportunities that we have. And I know that God has prepared me for this time, and I'm just humbly just excited about the opportunity to serve. And so I hope that I can earn your support and your vote on November 2nd to be the next mayor, the first female mayor that we've ever had in the city of Columbia, to continue to build this great city so that every single person knows that they are valued, that they're heard, and that they have a person in the mayor's office that's going to fight for them every single day.
My God, John Lakin and Friends, we are honored to have my real friend, Tameika Isaac Devine. She's running for mayor November 2nd. Go out and vote. You know what to do. We're so honored to have you here today.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited and so proud of you and very humbled that you have shared this platform.
We love you. Thank you so much. There's so much more to come right after this.
I'm Tyler Bailey. I'm running for city council because Columbia is my home and this is my community. We're standing right now in Elmwood Park, which is the park in my own neighborhood. But there's neighborhoods throughout this entire city that are reaching the potential that I know it can reach. In the last 10 years, Columbia has seen a lot of growth, but unfortunately, some of our neighborhoods are being left behind. Grocery stores are disappearing. It's difficult to find affordable housing, and Columbia should be a place where everybody can live and raise a family, regardless of what side of town you live on. The pandemic has taken a toll on our small business and entrepreneurship community. As a small business owner and entrepreneur myself, I know that we don't just want to survive the pandemic. We want our businesses to thrive long into the future. So on City Council, I pledge to use all my power to make sure our businesses are successful long into the future. Now, you've heard about a lot of the issues that I'm passionate about, but I want to hear what you care about, what's affecting your family, what's affecting your business. And after that, I hope to gain your support. I look forward to serving you on City Council.
Welcome back to John Lakin and Friends. I am super excited to have on camera with me my family, my folks. Oh man, let's go down the line. Tell them your name and your age. Let's go.
My name is John Lakin. I'm 14 years old.
Yeah, what grade you in?
9th grade.
Oh my.
My name is Jordan Jacobs, and I'm 10 years old.
What grade you in?
5th grade.
All right.
My name is Hamilton Jacobs. I'm 7 and I'm in 2nd grade.
All right.
My name is Prince Jacobs. I'm 9 and I'm in 3rd grade.
Oh man, let me tell you, these are the children of the man with the plan, the one who is running for Richland School District 1 Commissioner. The seat that is open and ready for the taking for the victory. My brother-in-law, Hamilton Jacobs, and his beautiful wife, my God, Sister Faith Jacobs. My Christ. How y'all doing today? Y'all all right?
Doing good.
Glad to be on John Lakin and Friends.
Oh, man. We ought to call it John Lakin and Family. My Lord. Let me tell you, and first off, we got to start out by shouting out the good mother. We got to shout out Pastor Sallie Lakin and all of our family.
Yeah.
So, Hamilton, you have put your hat in the race, your name in the hat. You're running for Richland School District 1 board seat. What difference are you looking to make in Richland School District 1?
Well, first, thank you for letting me be on your show today.
Honored to have you.
Listen, I'm honored to be on here with my brother and my friend. But I'm looking to give voice to the community.
Come on.
Give voice to the students, the teachers, the faculty, and the staff. All those that feel like they need someone to advocate for them, the bus drivers, the cafeteria workers, the custodians. I want to be somebody that can speak up for them and be someone to instill hope in our students and to our children that are part of Richland School District 1 so that we can secure a successful future.
Now let's talk about this because you are the only candidate that is a product of Richland 1. So tell us, where did you go to school coming up through school?
Listen, I am proudly the only candidate that is a part and from Richland School District 1. I attended elementary school at Denny Terrace Elementary School. I attended middle school at Hayward Gibbs Middle School. And I am a proud product and graduate of Eau Claire High School.
My God.
And so I had the opportunity to learn a lot on every level of school while in District 1. In elementary school, I was in the spelling bee.
Okay.
In middle school, I went to Africa as an ambassador for the district.
Wow.
In high school, I was a student body president, senior class president.
Come on.
Played several sports, a part of the band. So I did a lot of things that helped prepare me, I believe, to be in this moment and be able to represent our district, my home, and try to take us to a new level.
And your children are products of Richland School District 1.
Yes, they are.
So that means that if we get you in that seat, we're literally going to have these kids grow up in a system that you're helping to better.
Yes, sir.
That is incredible.
Yes, sir.
That is incredible.
Yes, sir.
And your wife is a product of Richland School District 1 also.
Yes,
she went to the best high school of them all. My God.
She went to a high school.
Oh, my.
Proud graduate of Lower Richland High School. So
Let me tell you, and the Lower Richland community, they greatly support our broadcast. So we are super, super excited to be able to present a man of integrity and character, you know, into the office. My question to you is, how do you intend to connect with the lowest of the low? Because a lot of our people in our districts, they're struggling financially. A lot of them, we have a lot of poverty and Title I school systems. How are you going to connect and build that bridge for them?
Well, let me first say, I am also proudly the only African American candidate that is running for this office, and so I believe that it's very important for the people to know that I can relate to our district, which is predominantly an African American district.
Yes, sir.
I've been where our students are. I've been in their neighborhoods, I've been in their seats, I've been in their schools, so I can relate to them. And I understand that the schools need to have relationship with the community. And I believe that I am one of the only candidates that I'm looking to bring a holistic approach to this particular seat, making sure that we repair what I believe has been a lack of communication between the community and the school system, the community and the school board. I'm wanting to kind of repair those relationships and let the schools and the principals and the teachers and everyone that are in Richland School District 1 know that you have a community that supports you and that wants to push you forward. I've been on several different forums, and I noticed that a lot of the areas that I'm from are what are considered or have been said to be troubled areas.
Wow.
And I just want to let the students know that just like I've excelled, just like many others have excelled from the same areas, that they can do the same. So I want to make sure that they know from the community standpoint, you have someone pushing you in the back and giving you hope for the future.
Listen, let me tell you, on one of the forums, I heard you talk about the importance of literacy early in the educational career, like that 5K, first grade, second grade. Why is it so important for us to get our kids reading early?
It's very important for us to get our kids reading early because reading is the gateway to success.
Come on.
If we can start and know where our kids are when they're coming into our schools, if we can give them different reading essentials and make sure that we're actually taking the time to do reading assessments and see what level they are, then we can try to rear them or point them in the direction that we need them to go towards. We can make sure that they're on pace, and if they're not on pace, then we can get them the resources that they need so that they can get on pace and we can secure their future. And that's the ultimate goal.
Powerful. And you know, we even had conversations about this, and you said something that really touched me. You said, literally, they can't answer the questions if they can't understand what the question is asking. And so it's so powerful that we are able to see, because your children have greatly excelled in the education career. So what are some tips? I'll ask the mother, what are some tips that you have even for how to help your young people, especially during this pandemic where we've had virtual school that has been a transition for all of us? So how has that been on the parents?
Well, I can tell you as a mother of 4 young children that it has been a difficult transition, just moving from in the schools to now being virtual for almost 2 years. What I can say is that no 2 children learn the same.
Wow, that's
And
powerful.
for me, none of my 4 children learned the same. So I would just say to find new ways to spark an interest as it relates to education, whether it means road trips or riding around and reading signs or just finding other ways to implement things that they would use while they're in school in everyday life, because I feel like every day you're learning something.
Come on.
So I just encourage you to just always find new ways and new avenues to reach out and help your children learn in the way that best fits them.
My name is Hamilton Jacobs, and I'm running for Richland County School District 1 board seat at large. Listen, I am a product of Richland County School District 1, and I'm running because, number one, I want to make sure that our students, our teachers, our staff, and even our parents have the help and the support that they need through this coronavirus pandemic. Number two, I want to make sure that our students have an outlet and assistance as it relates to bullying. Number three, I want to make sure that I'm the connection between the community and the school board. I want to be the voice for the voiceless. A vote for Hamilton is a vote for the solution. Tell your friends, your family, and everyone you know that Hamilton Jacobs is running for Richland County School District 1 board seat at large.
As we are about to head out, Hamilton, we're so proud of you.
Thank you
Listen,
so much.
we want to encourage everybody. Do not wait until the battle is over. Don't wait till the 26th.
Yes.
You can go tomorrow.
Yes.
Now,
tomorrow.
of course, the 26th is on Tuesday, but you have Monday and Tuesday for you to push and make sure that your voice is heard, that your vote is counted. And I'm going to let y'all close us out with the show.
Everybody give me 2 claps in a Ric Flair.
There's so much more to come right after this.
Good morning, everybody. My name's John Lakin. I just wanted to ask y'all to go subscribe to my Uncle John's YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so y'all can get notified whenever a video is posted. And also, make sure you visit his website at www.johnlakin.com. My name's John Lakin, and I'm here with John Lakin and Friends. Indeed.
Praise the Lord, and thank you so much for joining us here on John Lakin and Friends. We thank God for all of our guests today, for Miss Tameika Isaac Devine, who's running for mayor November 2nd, and for my brother-in-law, Hamilton Jacobs, who's running for Richland 1 School Board seat at large on October 26th, this Tuesday. So listen, whoever you decide to vote for, be sure to vote and make your voice be heard. And listen, there are a few people that I have to shout out. My Uncle Jimmy Patterson and Cherie, I want you all to know that my heart is with you, and I'm sending my condolences in the loss of my cousin RJ. Also, to DJ Hurston, we love you, brother, in the loss of your mother. Listen, our hearts are with you. We're praying for you. And to everybody else that's out there surviving the struggle, know God is right there by your side. Have an incredible Sunday.
When I'm rocking with Clean, I wanna